The biggest mistake I see small businesses make with AI is trying to automate the wrong thing first. They pick something that sounds exciting, like an AI agent, a chatbot, or some fancy automation that isn't really improving the outcome of the business. But the best first AI system is usually much more boring. The thing your team keeps doing manually. The thing that slows down leads, customers, quotes, scheduling, reporting, or follow-ups. So this video is about how to find that thing. Because if you choose the right first workflow, AI can be genuinely useful. But if you choose the wrong one, you just end up wasting your time. So instead of starting with the tool, I would start with the workflow. And the first step is simple. Step number 1, write down the workflows that already run your business. Before you build anything, make a list of the workflows your business repeats every week. Not the departments, not the software tools, the workflows. Things like new lead comes in, quote gets created, customer gets onboarded, appointment gets scheduled, follow-up gets sent. This matters because AI is only useful when it attaches to a real business process. If you cannot describe the workflow, you probably are not ready to automate it yet. Step number 2, look for the pain, not the possibility. Once you have the list, ask, where do things slow down? Where do customers wait? Where do leads get lost? Where does someone copy information from one place to another? Where does the team repeat the same message over and over? Where's information scattered across email, text, spreadsheets, CRMs, and documents? That is where the opportunity usually is. The goal is not to find the coolest AI use case. The goal is to find the business process that is already costing you time, money, or consistency. Step number 3, find the AI-friendly tasks inside the workflow. Not every part of a workflow is a good fit for AI. AI is especially useful when the task involves messy information. So look for places where someone has to read something, summarize something, categorize something, extract information, draft a response, move information from one place to another, search through documents. That is why leads, quotes, intake forms, customer messages, invoices, and internal knowledge bases are such strong starting points. They all involve information moving through the business. And AI is very good at helping with that layer. Step number 4, score the best opportunities. Now you can score each workflow. I would use 4 categories. First, frequency. How often does this happen? Second, time cost. How much time does it take? Third, business impact. Does improving this help you win customers, keep customers, respond faster, or make better decisions? Fourth, messiness. Is the process scattered, manual, inconsistent, or dependent on one person? If something happens often, takes time, affects the business, and feels messier than it should, that is probably a very good candidate. Step 5, pick one workflow only. This is where people need discipline. Do not try to build an AI system for the entire business. Pick one workflow, one input, one output, one clear improvement. Step 6, build the smallest useful version. For a lead intake system, version 1 might only need a form, a simple dashboard, a small automation that lives in the files on your computer. Any of those is enough. You do not need every integration on day 1. You do not need the system sending messages without approval. The first version is there to prove that the workflow is worth improving. Step 7, keep the human in the loop. For most small businesses, the best first AI systems should not make important decisions on their own. Humans should still approve anything that affects the customer, the money, the schedule, or the final decision. That makes the system useful without making it risky. Step 8, use it. Use it for a few days. Use it for a week. Let your team touch it. Then ask, did this save time? Did it improve response speed? Did people actually use it? What should the system do next? The first version of the tool is not supposed to be perfect. It is supposed to teach you what the second version should be. Step 9, add one layer at a time. Once the simple version works, then you improve it. That is how these systems should grow. Not as one giant software project, but as a series of small improvements around real workflows. So if you are trying to figure out the first AI system your business should build, do not start with the trendiest tool. Start with the process. Find the workflow that happens often, takes time, affects the business, and feels messier than it should be. Then, build the smallest useful system around that one workflow. Because the businesses that get the most out of AI are not going to be the ones with the longest list of tools. They're going to be the ones that understand their own bottlenecks clearly enough to turn them into systems. And that starts with choosing the first workflow. Thank you for watching. If you like content like this, please subscribe. I'm coming out with new videos just like this every week. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.